Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. This will be a reading for Pisces. This could resonate if you're a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Oh, just my cat getting up. However, it is general and it's for a rather large collective, so only take the reading if it resonates. For some of you, it just may not. Remember that there is no gender. If I pull a queen, I could be talking about a guy and vice versa. All the information to book a private personal with me is in the description below and in the pinned section of the comments. I've also linked in there my other channel. If you have a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you may appreciate that. If you are into private personals, I do specials, so consider subscribing to the channel so you can see those deals on my community tab. All right, tell you the Pisces. Wow, the Pisces group you'd like to speak to. Temperance. Sagittarius energy as the overall. I like it. The Five of Cups. The Ten of Swords. The Two of Cups. The Moon. Pisces energy. The Seven of Swords. The Three of Cups. The Hermit. Virgo energy. The Page of Swords. The Four of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Excuse me. So I feel like you're trying to go through some type of transition here. And I feel like the challenge here is not being vulnerable. I feel like there's a need to not open up about what's happening, because I think there are people kind of watching that, you know, maybe even if they knew that in the slightest that something bad happened to you, they'd be so like happy. I feel like, you know, for a while now, you've kind of been in the energy of loss. I feel like there's been some, you know, it's like there's been a couple of things here that were disappointing. But, you know, I feel like there was still some type of hope, and now that's dead. I feel like something really has ended here, and it was like a really close friendship, close friend circle. People that you really thought were like your soulmates, you know. I think where it's really surprising to you is that these are people that maybe that you like really wish the absolute best for, and you couldn't imagine even for a second that they would do some underhanded, sneaky shit in the dark. But I feel like this involved other people as well. Or maybe it's like I feel like there were other people involved. I'm really not getting just romantic. Even if this was like a romantic situation, I feel like the betrayal lies in like more than just that person. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is like a friend circle, like people that you went hard for and you just couldn't imagine that they would take from you or just do you filthy. So I feel like here you're starting to kind of like really, I feel like you're aware now. But because you're a Pisces, you know, you're not just looking at this like, oh, these other people. It's really looking at like the part you played in it. You know, maybe you idealize friends, because you have some extent of loyalty you just expected from others, despite anything that you've seen. Trying to see the best in others when it's not there, simply based off the fact that you're a good person. So most people are good, and that might be true. But there's always going to be a couple of bad apples in the bunch, right? So I feel like here it's kind of like you're learning to, I think right now it's more like you've fallen back from people. You don't feel like talking to certain people right now. You don't want to talk about what's happening, I think, to anyone. It's not even just personal to them. I just feel like I feel like going within and trying to work it out yourself. It's really deeply painful, though. The Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, like really being betrayed by people that you genuinely loved. But maybe you question yourself too. It's like, I had these like intuitive nudges that, I couldn't trust a person, or I couldn't trust my spouse, or, whichever the situation is, but like, I kind of just wanted to look past, I wanted to not see it. But lo and behold, it's in my face. So I feel like there's kind of two things going on here. One is that you've pulled back your energy pretty much from everyone so that you can kind of like deal with the emotions, but I feel like, you're not trying to show to other people how hurt you are. For some of you, it's like it has to be like that too. I kind of understand this energy because, like, I'm a reader. So when I'm going through shit, it doesn't matter. I still got to show up for other people. And, it would be something like that, like if you work somewhere where it's like you have to, like really do your job, like in a situation like that, No matter how you're feeling, you got to step up and do it one way. And you can't just be like all ooey gooey and falling apart. It's like you got shit to do. Especially now, because I feel like, there's a setback here too, maybe financially, with some type of ending that's occurring. So this would be like finding out that, and this is just me, like, setting an example. This is not necessarily the situation. Maybe for some of you, it would be like finding out that, like, your girl is sleeping with your best friend. Or vice versa. It'd be some shit like that, like some shit you just like you couldn't even imagine. But how deeply painful that is. Like, that's two really important people in your life. It's like something you wouldn't fathom, just because it's something you would just never do on some morals shit, Interesting. Why is my nose so itchy? What do they need to look out for, be aware of, or know about? The King of Cups. The Ten of Wands. The Queen of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Eight of Cups in the reverse. The King of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Ooh, for some of you, this really is a kind of a situation like that. Even if it's not your friend, it might be like someone you know. It's like, or somebody that you knew about it and didn't say shit, or something crazy like that. But whoever the main person is here, the one they've had the most love for, like, they definitely do not plan to just let you completely go. I feel like the problem here is that it's just not the first time that a story didn't line up, or the first time. Yeah, it's like there's inconsistencies with whoever this person is. A lot of Sagittarius and Virgo out here. whether that's relevant for you or not, but I feel like this person, they play wicked games. If there's a friend, it's the same. Like they just try to like play two people against each other, or like two kind of like, I don't know. There's something weird about it. But for some of you, I'm kind of getting like, especially if you're like a masculine Pisces, is like you were handling everything for whoever this Queen of Wands is. Maybe for some of the ladies who are doing this too, holding this person down, like handling all of the stress of the relationship, all of the money situations, like they were kind of free riding and playing games. So I don't know. There is something here where it's like this person knows that they can get to you emotionally. It's like you actually have deep feelings for them. There's another person who doesn't, but like, you know, maybe this person has like status or like more money, or like they just talk better money game or something, you know, I don't know. There's some type of tie there, but the Queen of Wands cannot be trusted, and she is not just going to let you go. Or whichever role this plays for you, like whichever energy that is like that one main person, they're not. The Queen of Wands is a good energy if you're looking for a Queen of Wands, you know? Someone who's kind of needs like a lot of attention, a lot of like care in relationships, you know? Also very attractive, so I get it, but high maintenance, male or female. And mostly it's about the needing others' attention, or, yeah. What's the advice here? Three of Swords. Death. Scorpio energy. Source is not playing the Tower. It cannot be more obvious. The Nine of Swords. Let it be. There's your confirmation that it's time to get the fuck up out of there as fast as you can. Like, it might hurt right now, but you're gonna realize over time, like, this is exactly the change that you needed. Like, I feel like in the advice, it's like, you know, most people when they see the Tower, it's like they think of it as like a bad energy, and it is. It's chaotic. It's sudden. It's like, you know, it comes out of nowhere. It's chaos, yes, but it also like tears everything down to just the truth where you can rebuild. And I don't know, I feel like in the long run, things will get better. I feel like right now the problem, you know, the advice here is like the way that you're thinking about things. It's like, you know, this is kind of like natural, but like I feel like you also we're trying to like keep it all within and like not let any of these emotions out, or not tell anybody what's going on with you, and like also just like do what you do. And I don't feel like that's actually healthy, you know? So I feel like, you know, actually, let's see, the Page of Pentacles, yeah. So I feel like this is kind of like an opportunity to do some shadow work too. And an opportunity to really start over new. I mean, there's the Six of Wands. So I feel like it's saying not to worry, that this seems rather chaotic right now, but it's sort of like everything's falling apart so that things can kind of fall together. And I feel like you already know that, like you can feel that, but like this is just confirming it. But yeah, you're gonna have to sit with those feelings and maybe talk to someone about it, you know? Okay, I'll see you soon.